In previous parts, I mentioned all the methods that I've used for photogrammetry refinement in 3D Max. In many cases, we need to work on Rhino for the next stage of design process on the site model and push the site itself for the higher performance. So when you import the photogrammetry mesh into Rhino, you should display on render mode to look easier. And if you have the sketch of your design ready, turn on in a separate layer. My design shows that I need a pond under the demolished late lab, which means I have to demolish this mesh on the ground and create a sponge area. Make sure you in the sponge layer. So in the command bar, saying box to create a box. The mesh side is quite messy. That's why we have to treat it more carefully than the poly surface. If you turn on vertex, you can snap to the mesh surface. Use 3 points instead of freely snapping, so you can control the axis of the box. Go to front view. You can check the position of the box. I decided to turn off the vertex so the snapping not being distracted by the mesh. When creating the depth of the box, you should move the mouse in the front viewport to keep the depth in control. And use the scale 1D to adjust the height. You can use the gumball move down to the ground level. Keep using scale 1D to modify the scale and the positions of the sponge area. Now select the mesh saying mesh split and select the sponge box we just create as the cutting objects, and done. You can check if the mesh was subject or not by hiding the box. There will be the cutting part underneath and you can delete it. And show the box. To make it a pond, press Ctrl Shift and select the surface to only pick one surface and delete. Now we have a detention pond on ground level of late lab.